Good morning, it's another day of working in the shop. We're gonna be working on the Banana, and this is our crew.
Good morning.
We've had a few parts come in, so that means that we can start working on this again, or finish working on this again.
Yeah, you need to tell them what you're doing, because it started as an axle swap, but it's grown to a lot more than that.
Well, we never have finished this from the first day I got it. We're focusing on getting this rear axle in, but we're also focusing on everything else. Our focus is quite broad.
We had about 40 items on the list from last week, so we ought to pick a couple of them.
And see what we can get done?
Yeah.
All right, so Lizzie's gonna back this in here. We're gonna get it on the lift. We're gonna unbolt this back axle and start bolting it in. And they're probably gonna do some other steps in between, before, after, and during what I just said. So if you really wanna know what's gonna happen, you're just gonna have to watch.
We're gonna go grab a set of roller wheels so we can bolt them to this axle and move it around.
All right, we got those wheels off. We got these wheels on.
Are these the wheels you built with Robbie at his shop?
Yeah. Yeah, Robbie cut those out, and then we went to Paul's and welded them up.
Oh, both of them.
Yeah.
Right on. They're back on the Banana.
Yeah, for a moment. Then they're going on the Tangerine. Ed, you're looking fantastic without your brace on.
Yeah, as good as I shaved.
Here's the design flaw here. The design flaw is these springs are so far inboard that it doesn't give the stability it needs. And I don't want to put a sway bar on it. I know that makes Bleepin' Matt really sad. He loves sway bars. He just loves them.
They are pretty cool.
They are pretty cool. For the kind of work that we do and stuff, my little secrets that I've learned about sand traction, I'm not going to put sway bars on this, but we do want more stability, because the MORR doesn't have sway bars, and it's 10 times more stable than this is. And that's because we put the springs way further out here.
We need to cut in and show you going around a corner hard at a stop sign. Because the lean is impressive.
Has anybody filmed that?
No, we just need like a 3-second video of you going brrrr, and the whole thing just flopping over.
Okay, Tom wants to show you how bad the lean is. I think it's worth it. Let's go do that.
It's impressively bad.
You literally go around a corner and it's like you're on a roller coaster
It's
ride.
like a stadium truck, kind of.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're...
Okay, we're taking it off the lift. We're going to show you how bad it is and why we need to fix it.
You burning these off just because they're done?
I'm just getting them scrubbed back up for traction. All right, we're gonna put this back on the lift. I hope it was worth it.
What'd you think, Peanut? Peanut, good ride?
So while there's stuff going on in here, there's stuff going on out here. We got rid of a whole bunch of tires. Dumpster dudes are hauling off years of tire takeoffs. Remember this axle? It's the one we were working on last week. Back in the shop. Lizzie's gonna weld on 2 more little pads, and then we're gonna bolt it in and see if we can get it to fit. I hope everything's in the right place. What do you think, Lizzie?
We'll see when we get there.
My plan here is to weld this somewhere on the axle and then try to match it on the other side. So I'm thinking something like that. What are you thinking?
Yeah, that's
Maybe
perfect.
Maybe like that. We'll go hit these with hammers to get them level. You might want to do a root pass and then some other kind of pass. We're going to continue working on this back axle while Lizzie welds up the other axle. We've got everything disconnected here except for the limit strap, and kind of need to pull the bolts out of the shock. We're going to set it on the ground, pull that off, and leave it there. Let's check in on Lizzie. Looking mighty good. The Jeep is disconnected from the axle now, so we're going to lift the Jeep up and leave the axle on the ground.
Working!
So we have this axle right here that needs to go outside, and we have this axle right here that needs to go right here.
It seems we've reached an impasse.
That was one of the easier impasses I've encountered in a while. You are never supposed to use shocks as limiting straps or bump stops unless the shock's been specifically engineered for both of those things. These ones have not been, but we've been using them for bump stops for years. And
They still feel solid.
yeah, there's nothing wrong with them.
Yeah.
So my point is, never ever abuse your shocks, but if you do, make sure they're Bilstein.
Don't abuse your shocks. The abuse on this one, it's about to rub through.
But it hasn't. One of the reasons we're upgrading this rear axle is so that we can upgrade the exhaust. I don't know why this is so loud, but it is. It's got 3 mufflers on it. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, oh, oh.
So you can see right here what I mean by the problem here. See that? That is one of the major clanking and clanging and scraping noises that just drives me nuts. Because we're going to be moving the struts outboard, we won't be having this problem anymore.
Nice work.
That just needs a little bit of cleaning up. All right, it's in there. Check it out.
Links are attached.
So the next step is going to be figure out where the ORIs are. That's kind of all we're doing right now. So Tom, I'm going to put this at ride height. Yeah. That's roughly ride height right there. Man, that turned out good.
You set up the tabs for the links on the bench, but they look like they're in the right spots.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like we're right, left to right. Who knows what we are clocked, front to back, but we can figure that out. All right, we're back from lunch. I don't think we even told you we went, but we are back.
It was delicious.
Lizzie's back too, but I don't know where she is. So here's the deal. We got to keep working on this. We found Lizzie, but she's leaving again.
I was told that I am taking pictures in t-shirts for the website. So, see you on the website. MattsOffroadRecovery.com and go pick up your t-shirt.
So me and Tom have been having a little discussion about something that just happened here. And Tom wants to know why I'm bummed, and I don't even know why, but I feel kind of robbed. So we measured and eyeballed, quite a bit of eyeballing. We even moved some stuff. Doesn't matter. We welded all the brackets on outside of the Jeep. We did not adjust them. We bolted it in. I'm like, we're going to go to lunch, and when we come back, we're going to mess with this for an hour to get this axle exactly located. And from our measurement, we are a 1/16 off, 1/16 of an inch. That's like a millimeter. How much is a millimeter?
39 thousandths. A 16th is 62 thousandths.
Okay, so 2 millimeters.
Not even.
We're not quite 2 millimeters off, like cocked. And left to right, we were off a 32nd, so less than a millimeter.
Yeah, less than a millimeter.
So now I have an extra hour that I was planning on just messing with this thing, tussling with it, grappling with it, and now I just got this hour back and I feel sad.
I was a little excited to use the new pipe wrenches, but I'm totally okay foregoing all the activities in that hour.
Yep.
Let's move on.
To the next thing. What's the next thing? Next thing is finding out how much stuff we have. We're going to try to find maximum stuff right now. We're going to be watching right up in here and right there. Okay, go ahead and let it down nice and gentle. Okay.
Is that good?
This is what limits us right here, is this touching the body. I'm okay with that. I still fit under here. Okay, Tom, let's cut some holes in this thing. That's what it's gonna look like on a hard landing or a hard launch. Hey, Lizzie's back.
Here I am. I'm back.
All right, we've got to cut some holes in here and put these towers up. That is phase 23 of this particular project.
23 or 57?
Depends on where you started counting. Now we're just gonna do the other one. All right, now that we've got both of those cut out, we can start doing the real cutting. Peanut's just up there hanging out. Good girl. Oh, you just want to go for a ride. All you want to do is go for a ride, but instead we're gonna stay here in the shop and make noise and work on the Jeep, huh? What's the next step?
Plasma. Gonna blast some holes in these fenders.
Let's do what doctors do for surgery and draw some lines before we start just blasting with the
All right,
plas.
like not this side,
Wrong knee.
but both knees are getting it. All right, Matt's marked out where we need to plasma cut so we can get these brackets built in here. We're gonna start here and then keep cutting from there.
You didn't say precision. You didn't say Matt precision marked out.
No, I did not say that.
He's gonna do his best, folks.
You're on your own for dinner. We call it yo-yo. You're on your own.
All right, I'll survive.
Good luck.
PBJs.
This is what I'm having. Milk and macadamia nuts. All the way from Maui. See
I want
ya.
dinner with you.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Love ya.
Would you like a ball peen?
Yeah, if only we had the ball peen. How long do you think they'll watch this?
I don't know. He got it. There it is. That's out of there. What did you just do?
I knocked off the last chunk.
With what?
Oh, I used the claw and it worked.
So we got to make this exact thing happen further up. I don't know exactly where. Come here, let me show you what I'm talking about. So I've got to copy this exact thing. I don't know where it's going to be. It's going to look something like that. We just got to figure out where.
Claws again. So we have these awesome shock mount, spring mount things that are from Barnes 4-wheel drive. The logo's gonna get chopped in half because they're not gonna stick up high enough. So we want you to see it really good right now because you probably won't get to see it again. Sorry, Barnes. You got one of those cut and ready to go?
We're going to stuff it up through and see.
All right.
Because really all we have to do is go up and hit those and we're done. We were able to retain the Barnes logo. We're having to C-notch the frame here, a sideways C-notch. Not worried about it. Tom's gonna tack it in and we're gonna do whatever we do after that.
Okay, I'm tacking.
All right, we're fitting.
You got plenty of clearance, it looks like.
Yeah.
It's really centered too. That's looking good.
That's unusual.
So tire clearance is what you're looking at?
Yeah, as it articulates. We've got it completely flexed out and everything's rubbing, which is right where we want it to be. All right, we're just gonna do all the terrible things that we did on this side to the other side. Well, Lizzie still got her headphones on.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
All right, it's quitting time. We're packing up, heading out of here.
Made good progress today. These are gonna work.
Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. It'll be like,
This, except for I won't be here.
so Tom, we'll be back like
that. All right, it is a new day and we are working in the shop. Matt, I came in and he's already got his welding helmet on and he is over here fixing something.
Yeah, so we made a happy little accident yesterday. We put a bush where there was supposed to be a tree, so now we're just drawing a trunk under the bush. Voila, it's a tree.
My art teacher used to always say, mess up, fix up. That's what we're doing. You want to weld it up on the table?
I don't know. I should, but I'm already here.
How's it looking?
Good. Very good. Okay. Let's weld the other side on.
Okay.
We get questions all the time. What blade do we put in our circular saw so we can cut metal? And that's only half of the equation. We put a metal blade in this saw, but this is also a metal saw. It's a totally different design than wood saw, metal saw. We are welding here. That's about all there is to it. Lots of ticky little welding. This is a lot like derby welding because we're welding through paint and body seam sealer and welding thin galvanized metal to thick dirty metal. We're getting it. All right, we're ready to put the charge in and get these lifted up. We're gonna see if it'll pick the banana up. Okay, let's throw the tires on this, push it forward, kind of clean up, and then think about what we're doing next.
See how it looks?
Yeah.
Hey everyone, Lizzie and Hefe and I are headed out to Tuacahn Amphitheater to check it out. What do you think about that, Lizzie?
It's super fun. I've been to lots of plays at Tuacahn, and it's such a pretty place, so we're going to show you it so that you can go visit there when you come to Southern Utah.
Yep, we'll see how it goes.
We made it to Tuacahn. We met up with Gary and Christina. They gave us the backstage tour.
It was awesome. This amphitheater is in a beautiful spot. If you love the Red Rocks, this is a great place to come. And after your off-road adventures, this is a great night activity that you can come and watch the awesome plays that are coming this summer.
I like to come every year. And this year they're playing Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Tarzan, and the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
This is a non-profit organization. If you want to save 20% off, you can go to tuacahn.org and use the promo code MORR for any of the shows Monday through Thursday.
All right, I feel like we got a lot done. It's sitting on its own weight. We're able to roll it around. I think we've got this project on the run.
The Barnes brackets were great. They sped up the fabrication process. We don't have to try and cobble everything together on our own, and we didn't have to chop out the logo.
If you're tired of cobbling your brackets and you want something awesome, you can go to barnes4wheeldrive.com, use the promo code MORR, get 10% off at checkout.
And that's how you do it.
Thanks for watching.